Slight MMA. Welcome to welcome to the day after. UFC 327 just took place. I did fairly well on the prelims and early prelims. I think I only missed two fights on all the prelims, and then main card didn't do too hot. We're gonna be going through it, starting with Radic versus Prado. Not gonna repeat what Charles said after the fight, but he lets it fly. He has fun. So Charles, kind of like I said, he's gonna be a better striker, and then if this fight gets taken to the ground, he's gonna dominate as well. I was with a group of buddies, and we were going out to the pub, or the bar, pub if you're in the UK. But so I didn't really get to tune in like I'd want to, but I did see this fight. Yeah, not surprised. Charles was dominating on the ground, on the feet. Like I said, Prado was just a layup. I feel like Charles is a guy that they can promote, so I'm not surprised they had him step in on short notice, because Prado was a sacrificial lamb for somebody, whether that was Alvarez or Charles. So that happened, and so I got to speak on it. Ah, Kevin Gastelum really fucked me up on this. Um, on this, I had a little lay with KG on there. He was looking good in the beginning. I even was telling myself, I was like, damn, I'll double down on him right now, but his odds have probably shifted crazy. And then he got clipped one time from Luque. Luque took him to the ground. Yeah, I was driving while this fight was going on. But yeah, Kevin just looked good on the feet, which was expected. And then I think he had top position mount for a while, had a little front choke headlock, and then he got clipped by Luque, and from there was no answers from KG, so he got darsed. Once I saw him like kind of going for the darts, I was like, oh shit. I didn't think that Kelvin would tap, but he did. And quick fight, 4-minute fight. Really would have liked to see Kevin get through that submission attempt, and then I definitely think he would have won the rest of the fight. But Venite Luque looking good. I don't have any upcoming fights for him, but I do other people and later in this video, so you guys are gonna have to just tune in. Chris Padilla versus Marquel Medeiros. I thought Padilla was winning. He won the first and third round, like 44-28 on total strikes, 40-27 on significant strikes, no takedowns, so obviously won that first round. Second round, same thing. What are we talking about? And then third round, closer. I wish I was watching it. I'm pretty sure he got a point deduction. Or it'd make more sense if he did. But yeah, that sucks. They announced Padilla in the ring, and then they changed it. Like I said, I was driving during this shit, so I didn't get to see it. But the clips or not the clips, but like when I would like put Paramount on my phone and watch a little bit of it, it looked like Padilla was landing those bigger shots. Marquel looked good though. He was countering good, had good has a good chin, countering well versus those power shots. He was staying in the pocket with him. So two good prospects. I can definitely see them both getting a better fight after this one as well. Don't have any fight picks for them. Tatiana Suarez versus Lupe Godinez. I'm pretty sure I said that Tatiana was going to sub her in round 2. So just book me on that shit. But it's like the meta is not broke. Once these girls fight a top 5 contender, especially I think Tatiana's like a second ranked, they're gonna get canned. There's like, unless you're a true prospect and you're coming up with hype, like that one girl that shakes ass, I forget her name, Hispanic or Argentinian, I think. She's tough. She is definitely gonna beat one of these top 5s. But like Lupe Godinez, really, brother? Never stood a chance. Got choked out. Not surprised. That's really all I got to speak about that. Mateusz Gamrot. And I do have a upcoming fight that I want to see with him. I'll be talking about that at the later end of the video. Got a little PowerPoint. Made a little PP for Slight Crew, man. You know what I'm saying? But Esteban Ribovics versus Mateusz Gamrot. I said Mateusz Gamrot was going to have like a prime performance, and he did. Esteban Ribovics, good scrap with them. You know, he stayed in there. I don't know. Let's see what the strike. Damn, boy. Shit, boy. 4 significant strikes in the whole fight. Wow. Yeah, but I was watching this at a Burr, and Gamrot was just in control the whole time. Yeah, sorry these breakdowns are pretty shit. I wish I could sit down and watch the fight, but I was socializing. So fuck off. Yeah, Gamrot looked good. Excited to talk about who I got for him next. But yeah, he definitely should fight someone up in the ranks. He shouldn't get another up and coming like Emmanuel Torres or one of those guys. He beat the up and coming, give him someone in the rankings, and maybe fight someone with a similar story. I don't know. We'll talk about that in a bit. First, we got to talk about Kevin Holland versus Randy Brown. I said Kevin Holland was just going to be too much. He's going to be. I said he was either going to win by submission or he was going to win by like a not dominant, but like clear UD. A lot more calf kicks, good hooks to the body that I saw when they were working in the clinch. Nice takedowns. I mean, yeah, he just had a lot more. He was just doing more. Randy Brown looked terrible on the ground when he was up against Kevin Holland. He was going for some type of like Darce. I knew he wasn't going to get it. But, I mean, I don't know. It was a stall for a good amount of the fight. I think it was in the second round. But, you know, I don't know. I don't even have an upcoming fight for Kevin Holland. I think I don't know. He's too weird to kind of matchmake against, especially with him going from middleweight to welterweight. But it sounds like he's staying at welterweight because he was fucking around too much on middle. He's just not big enough. But like, if you want to give him a ranked opponent, I think him versus Colby could be very interesting. Yeah, I don't think he should really fight anybody upper in the rankings, but yeah, Colby Covington and him would be a good fight. Good on the mic. Give Colby something. So yeah, good win for Kevin Holland. I should have put it in the PowerPoint, but let's get Colby Covington versus Kevin Holland. Maybe International Fight Week. Have him, like, come on. That press conference, I think Gabe Stevenson's going to be there. We'll have McGregor, Holloway. We'll have Kevin Holland and Colby. And I'm sure there's going to be some nice featured fights on there. To get the mics going. Maybe a Gene Silva. But yeah, it's exciting stuff. Good job, Kevin. Patricio Pitbull versus Aaron Pico. Picked this one wrong. This was my only other one that I picked wrong. Aaron Pico looked solid, but Pitbull just doesn't have the same punch that he used to have. Pillow fists. And Aaron Pico, I mean, he looked alright, but like, I don't think this dude's really going to be much in the UFC. He got his nose cut up early in the fight. I thought Pitbull won round 1. And then round 2, some good grappling exchanges. He was just kind of, I don't know, he was just, he looked like the vet. Pitbull didn't really do much. No wrestling defense. He got up from the takedowns pretty easy a lot of the times, but, I mean, he was getting tossed around. I'm just pretty pissed that Pitbull lost. I don't know how Pico won. I think both these guys are pretty shit. I got to fight for Pico though, and Pitbull, so we'll see what happens. And yeah, that's about it. Fuck Pico. The main card, Cub Schwanson versus Nate Landwehr. I picked Cub. I do this shit. I picked him. I didn't think he was gonna do a round 1 KO, but he looked great from the get. Just brought it. He hit Nate with a good shot, flesh early, and from there it was just downhill. Took his time on this fight. Didn't rush anything. Once he got him backed up to the fence, started working the body some more, and then finally found that I think it was a right overhand that put him down. Fell right to Cub's feet. Cub looked at I think it was Herb, and he called it. Kind of looked like an early stoppage, but Nate was trying to wrestle the ref, so wasn't that bad. Good W for Cub Swanson on his retirement fight. Got to lay the gloves down in fashion. So, good shit, Cub. Congrats on a great career. Nate, you should retire as well, buddy. You look shit. Moving on. Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. I wish I don't know. I don't remember if I did, but outside of the video, I was literally like, this. I bet the over. I was like, this isn't gonna be what people think it is. When you have two like I don't know. I don't know. Dominic Reyes isn't. To me, he's not that killer that people say he is. He beat Krylov, Anthony Smith. Congrats, buddy. Like, who has he beat? Deadass. Oh, he beat John Jones. Fuck off. How about that? He didn't beat John Jones, buddy. It wouldn't say win for John Jones. But I guess, yeah, it was a good fight. John Jones brackets a little fraudulent as well, so fuck off. But I mean, he got KO'd by Jan, KO'd by Yuri, beat Spawn dude, beat Jacoby dude, and beat fucking Alex the Lionheart. And then, yeah, that Krylov KO where he glazed Trump at the end of it, which I might talk about that later. But I mean, other than that, canned by Olberg, and congrats, you beat Johnny Walker in a split decision. I think he's overrated. But like I said, Johnny Walker's shit. I had a feeling that, as I was saying, I had a feeling this fight was not going to go like that first round knockout that people were talking about. I feel like when you just put two crash outs like that into a fight, they're a lot more technical. They don't want to get caught, and so they make it a distance, rangy, kick the shin battle. I mean, you saw it with like little throwback, a little Manel Cap versus Makayev. Like, they were talking all this shit big power from both of them. Fight was ass. So yeah, every time you see people say, "Oh, someone's going out in the first," relax, buddy. They're probably not bet the over. So yeah, moving on. Fight of the night, fight of the year. I missed it watching it. I just watched it earlier this morning. Wow. I mean, gas tank. I've never seen a fight where guys just like literally back up then go, back up, go, and it was literally like a orchestra. You know, they swing their arms, like it was go in, go out, go in, go out. They were engaging the whole time. Josh Hawkins' hands look good. His power is a little questionable, which is gonna potentially fuck him in the future of the heavyweight division. Curtis Blades isn't a guy for having like big KO power. So Josh was eating those shots. His chin is great. But I'm a little skeptical about him. He just got announced to fight Derek Lewis. I'll talk about that later. But I'm a little skeptical about him. Like if he were to face like an Alex Pereira, potentially get those takedowns. But like I think his power is going to be a lot different. Same with a Yuri. Same with old buddy Tommy A. Sorry, he hasn't fought in so long. His fucking eyeballs. Forgot his name. But yeah, Josh Hucker looked really good. Good grappling exchanges. His wrestling was questioned a little bit. Did he score a takedown on him? Yeah, no takedowns on Curtis. Kurt had a good couple of them. Like I feel like Tom Aspinall would take care of Josh Hokett pretty quick, but very exciting fight. Very exciting on the mic. The taunting, like this guy's entertaining. He's gonna do very successful in the UFC unless he keeps having wars like that. But fuck it, this dude's a football player. He knows ball. So yeah, I literally had a dream. I was like, I need a parlay Josh Hokett and Carlos Olberg. It's gonna happen, and I didn't. I lost all my money, but I put a straight bet on this guy, Paulo Costa. But yeah, this fight, banger. If you didn't watch it, go check it out. I'll be talking about these matchups for the next two momentarily. But yeah, can't say enough about just the striking exchanges. Kurt, his jabs were hitting. That's what I'm saying. Like Josh was getting stung by these jabs, and I don't like. Curtis really didn't land. He did, I'm sure, but like he didn't land anything flush, like power shots. He was doing a lot of jabs, little one twos, following up after he stung him. But I mean, Kurt was fucking eating Josh's shots. That's what I'm saying. If he's been put out, and if Josh wasn't putting them out with looked like some clean ass shots, then that's where I'm questioning the power a little bit. But great scrap. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going over these quickly, and then I'm switching to the PowerPoint that I made. Alzamat Murzakanov versus Paulo Costa. This fat fuck know nothing about secret juice. Shut that fuck up. Fat Hushin. Just beautiful. Beautiful Paulo week. I mean, he brought entertainment to the press conference, and he brought entertainment in the ring. I was talking shit about him in my my video, and I apologize. The only real Paulo fight, I mean, him versus Kopylov was pretty decent, but I was like, it's Kopylov, so didn't really take that much into account. I don't think he's that good. Him versus Marco Tulio, fucking banger. Glad Tulio's finally got a fight. But yeah, Alzamat, I mean, I thought he had Paulo backed up on the fence and had a nice little combo, but Paulo slipped the majority of the combo at the end and got out of there. Did the classic Paulo tongue stick out and the "come here, brother, come here." But he just looked good in this fight. And then come that third round, he came out at the beginning of the round, head kick, jab, hook, head kick. Like, he was spamming head kick. Looked like me in UFC 5. Anybody want that word? Let me know. But yeah, Paulo looked really good in this fight, and he's in a very questionable spot. They're talking about him maybe fighting Oldberg for the belt next. Fuck no. Nobody really wants to see that. Paulo needs to beat somebody. I get Azamad's undefeated, but like, he needs to beat a big name, especially in the lightweight division, because there's a huge drop off in the lightweight, and the ones are not fucking Azamat Murzakanov. So, good win by Paulo. I'll be talking about what I got next for him, but now we got to talk about Yuri Prochazka. Oh, I was watching this fight in the bar. I was picturing this to just be a fucking decision. I was watching it on my phone because no one plays it on the fucking 30 TVs they have. Shout out Indianapolis for playing fucking music videos during the fights. I mean, like, you don't even have to put, like, just put something on a fucking music video. It was like some country artist, we'll say Kenny Chesney. They had fucking Kenny Chesney on while there's live music being played, and I'm sitting alone in the corner like fucking Steven Glansberg watching these fights. And I look at my friend, I'm like, you know what? Well, let's just, I'm gonna watch this fight. I'm not gonna look at my phone. I'm gonna watch this fight when we get back. Fucking 2 minutes later, I get a text from my cousin. What the fuck? I'm like, there's no way Yuri lost. So I'm watching it, turn it back on. Yuri's beating the shit out of his leg. Oldberg buckles his knee, probably tore his ACL. And then Yuri gets fucking chinned. Like, knees collapse, fall back. Looked like he got flatlined and then stayed up and then him. This guy, I see his knee and I show mercy. I won the fight. Lesson learned. Yuri, bro. You hurt my heart, brother. But Volkanovski Lopez 2. Let's run it back. Oldberg Prochazka 2. Why not? Volk ran. Volk literally won a 50-45 decision, which is similar to a fucking round 1 KO. Not really, but like, you know what I'm saying. Like, Yuri was winning the fight. Might as well run it back. I think they should do an interim belt because I think Oldberg tore his ACL. Do not wait on the lightweight division for Oldberg. He's boring. He's not boring. He's just fucking dull. But yeah, keep the lightweight going. Add the interim belt. We added the interim belt for Ilya. I guess it has been a year, but like, he was going through it was like a 3-month divorce shit. This guy's gonna have a whole ACL surgery, so let's add the interim belt. Let's do it. And guess what? It's PowerPoint time. Bam! PowerPoint. Mateusz Gamrot. Well, I did a little foreshadowing in the earlier part of the video. I don't know if you guys could tell, but a guy who had a similar way of fighting an up-and-coming guy ended up canning him. Easy money. Easy money. Mateusz Gamrot versus Moicano. I was looking up in the rankings, so what we should do, and I don't think I put in my last video fights we need Arman versus Gamrot. I guess you could do that if you want to have Arman have another fight, because Gamrot did beat him. But I feel like these two guys should fight, and it's like whoever loses fights an up and coming again. Whoever wins maybe fight someone within that top 7. Yeah, this would be a good fight. I don't believe they fought before, but like, both great on the ground, both great submission artists. Moicano, I think, has an advantage on the feet, especially on the front foot. But like I said, Gamrot has good defensive boxing and back foot boxing. So this would be a great featured fight, a little 3-rounder. You could even put it on a fight night. I mean, this guy did a fight night versus fucking Chris Duncan, so wouldn't be surprised, but this is a banger fight. I would edge on Gamrot in this just because I feel like he is a little bit more sound everywhere, while Moicano has those flukes. But yeah, this is a very exciting fight. I think this should happen next. And Pitbull. Who should this cat fight? A little early predicting. Mr. Cortez or Costa. Mike Wazell. This is a... I'm assuming he's going to lose to Arnold Allen. Like I said, Arnold Allen didn't get KO'd by Gene Silva, and I don't see him getting KO'd by Melquizal Acosta. So, if he loses, book that fight with Pitbull. I really don't give a fuck about any of them. Just adding a slide in the PowerPoint. Pitbull's probably on his way out. I think we should send him out with a little KO. So have Costa KO Pitbull after he loses a decision to Arnold Allen. And that's really all I want to talk about for that. Aaron Pico de Gallo. Let's fucking finish this guy. Let's do it. Kevin Vallejos just beat Josh Emmett. Now, two young guys, explosive strikers. Pico's a better wrestler. Yeah. His chin is glass. Kevin, finish him. Let's have Kevin Vallejos go out there. This is a very marketable fight. Two young and upcoming guys. Whoever wins this fight, fight someone else. I saw ESPN said Pico should fight fucking Gene Silva next. Is you dumb? Why the fuck would Pico fight Gene Silva and jump all of the rankings? I get he beat Pitbull. Pitbull's fucking 38 out of his prime. 3 fights in from Bellator. He beat Dan Ige. Congrats. It was closer than I thought. No. I thought it was closer than it was. Yeah. Bam. Pitbull lost to Yair Rodriguez. That dude's on his way out as well. Pitbull's mid. And I hate that I didn't pick this earlier, but I don't like Pico. I think Pico's mid too. I think his striking is going to get exposed if he fights a guy like Kevin Vallejos. Too exciting of a guy. He would shut out Pico's lights. I hope they don't give Pico a favorable matchup in the upper rankings and skipping this one, because this is literally like two young guys. Whoever wins this fight goes up to a potential contender fight. So book this. Winner gets Gene Silva. How about that? Fucking ESPN jumping the gun on Pico like he should be in a fucking title contender fight after this. Fuck you. Moving on. Dominic Reyes. Not a fan. And what do we do to that? Who should we book him with? Because I was thinking maybe a Khalil Roundtree. Fuck no, this guy doesn't deserve a title contending shot. Khalil Roundtree lost to Yuri after he was beating him the whole fight. He should have a win and you're in type of situation. Forget who I put right here. Bam! No, I don't. Sweet dreams, baby. Jamal Hill. Let's do it. I'm cooking right now. Jamal Hill. Both these guys got or no, they didn't. Whatever. This would be a good fight. Two fat fucking slobs Good striking, not great. Probably really no wrestling. This is the fight to make. I'm 100% positive this is what they should make. These guys are like 2 fights out of the title picture. They're both trying to get back into it. Jamal's literally lost to Yuri and Khalil, top guys in the lightweight division. So, yeah, really not a lot to say. I hope Jamal wins this and just finishes Dominic Reyes. Like, I was looking at his resume. Congrats, buddy. You beat Johnny Walker and Alex Smith. Anthony Smith. Alex Smith, Chiefs quarterback. But, like, congrats, dude. Like, where do you want to go from here? You want to get Krylov again and knock him out and ask for a title shot? Fucking ridiculous, man. Book this fight. Sweet dreams. Tuck him in. Get Jamal Hill a win. He's good for the UFC. Whether you hate him or like him, you paid attention. You tuned in. Dominic Reyes, he fought Carlos Ulberg. Probably one of the most fucking boring, least anticipated fight nights in the last 2 years. And we have fucking Mike Malott and Gilbert Burns next week. I'm standing on that. So, moving on. Big Kurt. Where do you go, Big Kurt? You just lost to Josh Hokett, unranked guy, but he's a solid heavyweight. Great striking. Kurt, what do we do with you? What do we do? Mr. Blades. Shamil Gaziev. Little bedtime MMA dream matchup. Or nightmare matchup. His boys. But Shamil, good wins, and then got KO'd by Waldo. I think Kurt, like, Waldo's obviously one of the top guys in the division, so they got to have the up-end look from Shamil. Yeah, 2 blobby heavyweights. Curtis Blades, I don't know about him, man. Like, he's never gonna win the belt, unfortunately. But he's just, I don't even know what to say about this matchup, but it just looked right. I don't even really want to break it down, to be honest. But I think Curtis would win this fight. I think they have to give him someone. Yeah, definitely have to give him something lower in the rankings. You could do like an Ante Delija, but he just lost. You could do Martin Tybura. He just lost too. Yeah. No pizzazz or nothing for Derek Lewis. Bam, there's some. Derek Lewis versus Josh Hokett. Alright, Derek, fuck, you can go shrink down. Oops. Secret of Juice. Derek Lewis. Okay, there we go. Versus Josh Hokett at the White House just got announced. Banger fight. It's going to be fucking embarrassing for Derek Lewis. He's going to have a rough fight week because he's not winning. I think he's going to get taken down by Josh Hokett and controlled. And he's just going to get just dominated because he has no gas tank. He has a good first round. Josh could get chinned, though. Would not be surprised. He took a lot of damage. He's going to be having a quick turnaround for the 250. So, really dangerous fight for him. But I think Hokett's going to be able to do it. And he's going to be able to fight like a winner of the Volkov, Waldo Cortez. Don't rush him to the belt. There's too much drama going on with the belt right now. But shit, we will see. But I like Josh Hokett right here. Who want to fight me? I am on my secret juice. Guess what, buddy? Banger. Khalil Roundtree. Fucking Paulo Costa. Sorry. Striking matchup. Dream. This is going to be a physical war. I think Khalil would win. But Paulo looked good, man. He looked really good. Sorry, I'm just looking at Khalil's round tattoos. Interesting cat. But yeah, this is a very exciting matchup. These guys would, yeah. I mean, I don't really even know what to say. Still, at this point, I'm trying to end the video. But yeah, this would be fireworks. It's a great fight matchup. Khalil losing to Yuri. He should still be in that title shot contender spot, and Paulo just walked into it. Do not do Oldberg, Paulo. Give Paulo one more light heavyweight fight versus a named guy. Like I said, Khalil Roundtree, and this could be a title eliminating fight. Yeah, let's do it. And to wrap up the video, I don't know where my next journey will lead me. I'm going to witness miracle of life with my daughter. Next fight will be spectacular. Let's go for that. Yuri Prochazka for the interim. Add the interim. Get this guy back in the title picture for the interim light heavyweight championship. Big Ank. Big Ank. Let's do it. There's beef. We could get a classic Yuri. So he's talking shit. Alright. He is talking shit. This would be a very exciting fight, build up wise. And we can keep the light heavyweight division moving and exciting. Because having Yuri fight for a title, especially versus Ank, both these guys lost to Pereira. Like, whoever wins this is obviously the better fighter, which I think is Yuri. But then that's the most comparable. If Carlos can beat Yuri again or beat Ank, then it's just making it more attractive to make that Carlos-Alex fight, which Alex would fuck him up. But yeah, this is a very exciting fight. It needs to happen. Make it for the interim. You could do Ank versus Khalil for the interim. Fuck that. Keep Yuri in there. He deserves it. He was winning that fight. Just got caught. Unfortunately, very sad day in the MMA community. But shit happens. And when shit hits the fan, is you still a fan? Yes. Yuri Prochazka coming back for that belt. So, yeah. Pretty much wraps it up. Black screen. Pause. Oh, what's this? My Twitter page? This is my Twitter page, slightmma. Check it out. Sometimes I live tweet during the games. Or the matches. But, yeah. That is my wrap up for... sorry. That is my wrap up for UFC 327. Very good card. We got some dog shit cards coming up with Gilbert Burns being in the main event. But we'll deal with it. Because then we got Perth, CP, Carlos, the cover. Scared for that fight. And then we got Hamzat versus Strickland. So, exciting shit coming up. Hope my picks were well. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Hope my upcoming fights were well. Let's make them happen. Hunter, Dana, Mick, all them boys. Other than that, check out the old videos. Check out my predictions. See if I'm just talking shit or I know my shit. Yeah, tune in for the next one. Other than that, you guys have a great day. God bless.